to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, here been a front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling a tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with a rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, and welcome to Easy Sports. I'm Easy. Everything's about easy. Smash the like button if you think things easy. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweight. I'm Easy, joined by No Spin More Raxter. You got young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff.
What up, though?
A little bit high, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the Royal Junior Jesters. But I'm honestly tripping balls because I'm driving in my car on the way here. Tigers are up 6-1. The has violent diarrhea or something. Something was going on where he dipped out. He had to go get dressed, whatever. He's leaving the game. The second string ump's coming in, and then Dan Dickerson on the radio is like, "Hey folks, like this is gonna take a long time. It takes a while for these guys to get ready, get dressed." I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna listen to some music, and then I'll like turn the game back on in 10 minutes or so. Like, I don't know. He says it's gonna be a minute." So I did listen to too much music. Came in here, and Spain's like, "Did you see what the Tigers blew the lead?" And I was like, "There's no way." They blew a 6-1 lead. Was it the sixth inning, right?
6-1.
No. Which inning was it? Sixth?
I believe it's the. I don't know.
Seventh now.
I don't know.
I'm tripping. What do you mean you don't know? You're the guy, the Tigers guy. I don't know. I'm just tripping balls. They blew that lead 6-1. Everything was all happy dory. They're killing the Royals. Last night's game was, I wouldn't say it was phenomenal, but there's some phenomenal moments. Shout out to Winslow Perez with the big one, rude ass. Shout out to Spinnies, rude ass, and Javi Baez. That slide, that shit was nasty. That's gross stuff. I don't know. Everyone here, no, I actually am not gonna say everyone hates Javi.
It's the 7th inning. Thanks.
Thank you.
Prick. Yeah, I'm pissed off too, Easy. I didn't know the inning. This team just blew a 6-1 lead.
Yeah.
This is insane. I was ready to just give them a bunch of shine. Yeah, I'm pissed off right now. This team better come back and win. We're going live after heavyweights for a Tigers post game that was supposed to be happy, and it's not looking that way. Disgusting stuff from Montero, from Drew Anderson, Tyler Holton.
So so what?
It's everyone's fault.
I saw the Korean only let up 2 hits and walked 1 guy.
That's 3 base runners.
But Montero let 7. I mean, but how many? He went 6 deep.
6 innings.
Yeah.
Drew Anderson came in.
Isn't this the 3rd time Drew Anderson's done this? By the way,
hasn't had a lot of good outings.
And we've only had 5 or 6 series.
Send him back.
I'm serious.
Send him back.
We did it with Maeda. I mean, he was worse.
He was much worse.
And he's supposed to be a starter and shit too. But like, this guy, I don't know. This early in the season, this many times, like, I get it's still early, but
not great.
You're doing bad 3 times out of 5, brother. We gotta go.
Yeah.
At least stop giving him the chance.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to get pushed down in the pecking order of that bullpen, but AJ Hinch plays the analytics. He plays his stuff, so
don't play that guy.
Burn with the super chat says, send Kyle Anderson to the moon without a return trip. He is awful, and I am tired of this team trotting out the losers in April. Yeah, I mean, it hurts not having Melton and not having, Brisky.
What's Melton's injury? What's going on with him?
I don't know.
Do you know, Nick?
Tigers guy.
He's throwing bullpens.
Huh?
He's throwing bullpens. He's
For
throwing
Melton?
bullpens. Good sign.
It's good sign.
Okay.
So hopefully,
Well,
he'll
what
be
was
back
the injury?
this
Do you
year.
know?
I believe it was an arm injury, so I think it was either shoulder or I can look it up for you real quick, but it didn't sound great at the time. It was some sort of strain, I believe.
Well, I guess it's good he's throwing bullpens because Drew Anderson has to fucking go.
And he says, I'm so mad I got Anderson's name wrong. I mean, it's the Korean pronunciation of Anderson might be different. But you got to get that guy out of there.
Send him back.
Send him back. Put him on a first-class ticket to Seoul.
I just want to say, man, I'm early to some things, but I'm right. Karis LeVert, this guy, send them all back.
Right elbow inflammation. He's completing bullpens daily. That's Troy Melton. He would be great. Man, I was so ready to give Montero a bunch of props too. Like, just blows up. Then the bullpen blows up behind him. I mean, Salvi from a knee hitting
many did
that
he leave
ball
on when he went
off
out?
of the plate. What?
How many did Montero leave on when he went out?
He gave up 3 runs and there were guys on base.
Okay. Yeah, that was whatever. That throw, real quick. It would be positive.
Montero with 4 earned runs.
That throw by McGonigal,
That's
Yes.
pretty nasty.
that was fucking gross.
Drew Anderson with 1/3 of an inning pitched, 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk. So, I'm gonna blame the Korean.
You're fired!
We'll be
Send
joined
him back.
by Scott
Send him
Bischoff
back.
at some point today, breaking down the Detroit Lions draft as well as the NFL draft in itself. Caleb Lomu met with the Detroit Lions. We'll break him down as well. But that's a little ahead of the show. I got to get Sky's link, Spinny. Did you watch the playing tournaments last night?
I did. Draymond had a good game.
Oh, my God.
Love to see
was
that.
sick.
Love to see Day dust it off every once in a while. I mean, the Warriors probably aren't going to do anything if they make it to the playoffs, but we know, if you got Steph and Draymond on a team in an elimination game, you could probably bet on them to win because those are going to be 2 of the best players out there. They could still bring it out from every now and then, and that's what we saw last night with Draymond and Steph, and that was fun. I also shout out to all the nerds out there. I know we were eating last night. The Boys was awesome. Invincible was awesome. I didn't get to watch the new episode of Daredevil, but
I keep forgetting to watch The Boys.
oh yeah, it's been great.
It's the last season too, huh?
Homelander's losing his fucking mind.
Don't tell me. I knew, but
Oh, man.
I'm so sad it's ending because like so much crazier shit is happening in the world now. Because they've always like played that little like fucking like
Yeah,
they play like real world shit into it.
yeah. Oh
You know?
yeah.
Team
And
Starlight versus Team Homelander.
there was literally something that happened in the last episode that the creator of The Boys was talking about it with the like actors and the directors and everything before the show, and was like, we gotta really be careful with how we like approach this because this is really like a hot button topic and people can get really aggravated. Even though it's satire, this might be taking it too far. And then like the day before the episode aired, Trump actually said like what they were making fun of. It was like Simpsons shit. Like when you see it, you'll understand because it
that
was
is
like
crazy.
the most recent thing he did, which was like, all right, that might be too far.
Are we-
like even the director of the show was like, I don't know if we want to put this in. Like it might ruffle the wrong feathers.
That happened in real
and
life.
it happened in real life.
That is
Is it like episode by episode? Is that how they're releasing it? Or
They released the first 2 episodes last week, and then now they're doing weekly episodes.
Now they're doing weekly.
Is it like that Apple show with I think Jessica Chastain that never got released, and it was like some Joey Morrison shit?
No, it's not that bad. It's just something. It's close to what he said. But Freddie Fell
They didn't
313 with the
release.
super chat says, "Here's $2 to say whoa and Sault Ste. Marie."
Shout
I was
out.
part of that one.
Shout out.
I'm so high. I just emailed myself.
You should just forward it to Scott.
I guess I gotta join this show.
Yeah. Oh shit! I got a thing.
Guys, I got a hard out at 5:25. All right. Real quick to the play-in tournament. I don't know how to. It's Steph and Draymond. Are they like a top 5 duo in NBA history? Because I was breaking it down and like by rings and success. Yeah, they've been there. But then I was talking to Brendan about it.
It was
Shout
a
out
trio.
Barbarito.
The
Yes.
duo was always Steph and Clay.
Yes.
But Draymond.
But Draymond
and
was
Steph
more
are the
important.
Consistent. Yeah,
Draymond was more
common
important to the
denominators.
team.
I mean, last night they did it again.
I would say Draymond and Steph were the 2 most important players for those.
I didn't even know
that run.
Draymond still had that shit in him. He was locking Kawhi down.
That's my
Remember,
guy.
Kawhi gave the Pistons, the best defensive team in the league this year, a 50 ball.
Yeah. I mean, that's why he's a GOAT.
I mean, that was nuts.
Like top 5 defensive player ever.
but then, so Brendan poked one hole in it where he's like, they did get 2 rings with KD.
They
And
did.
I was like,
But they got one without
him. 2
one
without
before him and one after him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So even if you take those 2 away, because I did it. I think there's 4 like very clear duos, and it's in no particular order, however you want it. Shaq and Kobe. Magic and Kareem, LeBron and Wade, and
Jordan and Pippen.
Jordan Pippen, yeah. But right there after, it's Steph and, however you want to slice it. Like if you want to
what
say
were your 5? Shaq and Kobe.
Shaq
Shaq
and Kobe,
and Kobe.
LeBron and Wade,
LeBron
Jordan
and Wade,
Pippen,
Jordan
and
Pippen. and Magic and Kareem.
Magic and Kareem. What about like Bird and McHale?
So Bird and McHale, listen.
We need some
as
white.
a member
We
of
need
the
some whites
delegation,
in there. Yeah.
as a member of the delegation, I got to keep it a buck with you. I've seen Jokic and Murray. Like those guys to me are
That's not a
are
duo.
baller.
That's just Jokic.
No, playoff Jamal.
Kevin McHale's a dog.
Put some respect on playoff Jamal. He goes crazy in the playoffs.
Sometimes.
Crazy.
He does. Nah, he does.
Well, at least he's had his moments.
I'm
He's had
telling
his
you.
moments.
Yeah, but it's Stephen whoever is probably 5, however you want to dice it. Because you can go.
Shaq, Kobe, Jordan, Pippen.
What about Hakeem and
Hakeem didn't really have
Magic?
like a second by the time he was winning championships.
Mose?
No, he played with Route for a while, but that was before championships.
You know what? All due respect, I think I'm taking Kyrie and LeBron over Wade and LeBron.
So I looked at that too.
What?
I looked at that too.
What?
I think at the
Drexler and
times
Hakeem?
they got him, LeBron was better than he was in Cleveland, and Wade I think wasn't better than Kyrie, but I think the gap wasn't big enough.
Every
I
time you,
think
every time,
Kyrie was better than Wade.
But Wade
That's what
did
I'm
it
saying.
by
No, I agree
himself.
with that.
Okay.
I just don't think the gap was bigger. I think LeBron, Miami's
But
way
Miami
better than
LeBron's
LeBron.
better.
Yeah.
But was Miami LeBron better? Or was like the same way we saw KD go to Golden State? He could, you know what I'm saying, chill a little bit on offense. So he
Nah.
had fucking energy to play crazy on defense. Because LeBron was crazy on defense too in Miami.
LeBron jumped over a grown man with the Social Security. He jumped over him.
I'll say Wade also did that shit on his own in Miami before Bron.
That
got
was the
there.
most corrupt NBA Finals of all
Ever.
time. Of all time.
And he had Shaq,
I was
so I don't know
going
about
to
on
ask
his
Jerry
own.
Stackhouse about it when he sat in that chair like when we met him
Old
that one
Shaq.
time. And he was
He had
fucking
Shaq.
disgusted. Huh?
he,
Not
Yeah,
like
he had
prime
Shaq
Shaq.
too.
that was just out of prime Shaq.
Yeah.
It's
I
still
mean-
like 20 and 10 Shaq.
Pull up what he averaged. I'm curious.
The Pistons beat Shaq in 04. That was 06.
That was the most
wasn't that
corrupt
long
NBA series
ago.
of all time. I love Dwayne Wade,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know. I'm going to call it what it is.
Yeah.
What
More
about
corrupt
Easy's
than the
worst take of
Kings?
all time?
More corrupt than the Kings
said that?
Lakers.
Oh, Bomber's a big Dwayne Wade guy.
He is.
He even dressed up as
He
him
did.
for
He dressed
Halloween
up
that one
as
time.
him for.
That's crazy.
Wait, he did blackface? No.
He averaged Shaq averaged 23 and 11 in his first year with the Heat.
But
So
in the finals,
uh,
I'm curious.
People. I seen Isaiah and Joe Dumars. I wanted to make the argument you can't like make top 5. You can do top 10.
playoffs
Can I say this real quick
for
too?
Miami in the playoffs, he averaged 19 and 10. So
So
it's,
solid.
it's pretty fun.
Michaelis.
19 and 10
What do you
with
shoot from the stripe?
he shot
we don't wanna hear
Also
that.
hate him.
37.
we don't want to.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Also hate him, but you got to put respect on Duncan and Parker.
Can
That
I
was
say this
elite.
real quick too?
But that's
That was
I
elite.
would say
But they
that-
also
I'd
had
say
the
the
team.
duo you put respect on is Duncan and Robertson.
That's
I would
very
say
fair,
the
too.
Tony Parker era, that's a team
Yeah.
thing. That was
How
Tim
many Duncan
Duncan
and Robinson win?
2, I think, right?
I'm also looking at like the reason you could make the argument for Steph and Draymond as opposed to anything else is because that's just like an absolute perfect basketball complement. Like forget the numbers, it's like an absolute perfect marriage, and that's where like a Tony Parker Duncan versus you're right like talent wise Robinson Duncan, but if you're talking
What
like
about
a
Thomas and
marriage,
Dumars?
Thomas and Dumars, like I
Both
said,
of them have Finals MVPs.
Yep.
Both of them have championships.
I have
Tuna
them.
and
I have them
fish.
as the 8th.
Like tuna and fish.
I have them as 8th.
What
I did my
about-
top 10.
Spaghetti and meatball.
Get the meatball.
What about little Kawhi and Siakam?
Kawhi and
Fuck
Siakam-
out of here, Nick. All right, dude.
What about
That was
Jason
worse
Terry,
than fucking tuna and fish, brother.
Jason Terry and Dirk.
All right, dude.
That was Dirk and the Dirk Cats, dude.
Um,
Tyson Chandler was probably the second
I think
best
Bomber brought
player
up a
in
great point, though. And Katie did sneak there and give him 2. And to argue Bomber, because I know he's a big Dwayne Wade guy, Kyrie and LeBron, the finals they won together, they went fucking nuts, like 30 apiece.
I mean,
Yeah.
and
you
don't
know how I
forget,
feel about Kyrie.
don't forget, Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt when Golden State won their first ring.
Yeah. Could
So,
we say
it was Matthew Dellavedova going fucking toe to toe with Steph,
Deli
and he kept Steph
Deli
away
and
from an
LeBron?
MVP.
Deli and LeBron?
Remember when
Matthew
Deli got
Dellavedova was
paid?
drinking fucking whole pots of coffee and then going to guard
Yeah,
Steph Curry.
they almost killed
Remember
him.
when Deli was a restricted free agent and LeBron like tweeted out as if he was a GM when the Bucks signed that offer sheet? Hey, bro, best of luck in Milwaukee. Before Cleveland even decided to match it, he was just like, bro, I got you the bag. You're
I mean,
good.
yeah, they're not signing him.
But
Yeah.
my whole point is, though, if Kyrie were healthy, because that one went 7 without them, I feel like LeBron and Kyrie would have took it. No,
No, that didn't go 7. That series went like 5.
You sure?
Yeah, the one where they all got hurt was 5. I'm almost positive, maybe 6.
I'll look it up.
I have to remember, but that one didn't go 7.
Was that
the only
elite?
one that went 7 was the one the Cavs won that when they came back?
Was that elite basketball fandom? Like
Yeah.
Cavs Warriors for like 5 years straight?
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
great. That was fucking awesome.
We'll never see something like that again.
I was the person that was like let's just cheat the system. Let's get
Low-key
like
wagging
Paul
the
Millsap
polka
to the
dots.
Cavs on a buyout. Let's just load these teams because why not? They're the only 2 teams that matter. Boogie going there was nuts. I remember I felt like that was the world ender.
6
when Boogie went
games,
there.
4-2.
6, okay.
Well, actually, I don't trust Google, so let me actually look it up.
But yeah, I think
Google AI is horrible, by the way. How are you fucking Google?
Google AI is awesome.
And you have the worst AI. I mean, I get it because they're probably pulling from every single website. But what the wow? Is she looking at that ass too?
Oh, shit.
I think that would be a great question to ask LeBron though. He probably would say Wade
Why,
because
what's
that's
wrong
his
with Google
guy.
AI?
But I think Wade or Kyrie.
Malone and Stockton are not in there. They didn't win a championship.
Yeah, and they're pieces of shit.
And yeah, Karl Malone's the rapist.
Also, Dwayne Wade's knee was
Milk man.
fucking cooked throughout the back end of that too.
Yeah, the back end.
Yeah,
Take
why
those
didn't
lights
anybody
off, his
ether
knee.
Karl Malone like somebody ethered Drake? Like he actually
Because he's not
didn't
rapping.
he get a 14-year-old pregnant or something like that?
Because he didn't try dissing one of
And
the
his
best rappers of all
nickname's the
time.
Milkman.
His nickname is the
What?
Milkman.
That's
No,
terrible.
it's
the
the mailman.
postman.
It's
The
the mailman.
postman.
Yeah,
Oh,
postman.
Thank God.
The milkman.
Jesus Christ, no.
Would have been terrible.
Because he was banging all those Watts in Utah. They called him the Milkman.
Unloading.
Yeah, it's the mailman.
His nickname was the Milkman.
His nickname was the Milkman. Milkman don't get scared. Not when there's free pussy on every doorstep.
I will picture Nick drunk yelling at the interns. You don't know the Milkman?
What's this post talk? I learned this from the Milkman.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of yelling, that 40-yard dash, we got a little update, Easies. Offensive lineman.
Yeah, we got
Confirmed.
somebody else,
Given
though. We got somebody
sources.
else, too.
I didn't. At all.
So
We got like
someone
15.
did reach back out on the Nick 40 time that played with the Detroit Lions, started many games with Detroit Lions. All right.
The Milkman. Texas easy.
Milkman. Here's your unpasteurized 2%
Vitamin D.
whole milk chocolate.
He's got fucking a milk mustache the entire time.
You like that shit strawberry?
I forgot what we were talking about. God damn it.
Source
40
said
time.
I was faster, eh?
Yeah, but another source also said. So did I tell you the whole thing he said? Did I screenshot it or no?
Was it after you sent a picture
I'll read it verbatim. I'll read it
of
verbatim.
Goth Nick?
Dog, that is so funny. Dude.
Did he respond?
He said,
Yes.
"Fucking A." All right. If you guys know what the hell we're talking about, yesterday during the show, if you guys don't remember, Nick ran a 40-yard dash because one of the listeners in the audience, we said it's kind of crazy. We talk shit about Jared Goff, but he'd probably be the fastest one in this room.
Yeah.
Because in his prime, he ran a 4.8 at the combine. Jared fucking Goff
Skim milk.
ran a 4.8. All right, Mr. Milkman himself, JG.
4.82, but you call it
Yeah,
4.8.
yeah. And then Nick says, I'm faster than Jared Goff now.
It is a 4.8.
So then Nick ran a 40. He ran a 5.01.
So is that a 5?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 5. And
Yeah, yes.
Making sure we're using the same.
and he's parading around as a victory. He's faster than Jared Goff. But we're like, you didn't beat his time, though. And so we went to the sources.
Well,
We
the
hit-
bet was current day golf. That's
Yeah.
why we wanted to ask the source.
here is source
That
number
was sub 540.
2.
There was no bet. It was faster than current day golf.
Source number 2
I
said,
love that all this is documented.
I don't think Jared would touch 5'1". So I actually think your guy is
go!
faster. But he said this. Hold on.
Legitimate
But wait.
NFL player, baby.
There's more. He said, but I bet that if you had an electric laser timer, I bet your friend would be slower too.
I agree.
I think I'd be faster, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, obviously, but I also would get 2 shots. But source said, I don't think he touches that current day.
It's fair.
Boom.
That
Lock
source
it
is
in.
very close
Lock
with the
it
guy.
in.
Yeah.
We actually got Jared Goff involved in this somehow. That's kind of nuts. Source number 1 says, LML, it'd be close, to be honest. He's probably in that 4.9, 5.1 range. Hard to tell because everyone else in the field is so fast. And then he texted JG. He said, hey, realistically, what would be your 40 time? JG said, I ran a 4.82. He said, I believe that. Which isn't a modern day time. But JG's champion. He's sticking by that one. So
Yeah, why would you update that?
Yeah.
Why would you update
I wouldn't.
that?
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't be. If I
He's got a 4.8.
Dude, this is going to be 45 running a 4.8.
So congratulations, Nick. You are hypothetically in your head faster than Jared Goff.
Let's go,
You
baby.
convinced yourself
Shout
that
out.
you're faster than Jared Goff.
Shout out.
I
We
would
got a
be.
player to. That's all I wanted. Thank you for reaching out.
You're welcome.
And
You're
I'm
welcome.
glad they could probably have some laughs from it after
Yeah.
seeing that picture.
Yeah, send him the picture you as a
of
god.
Raven in the sound booth on emo day. That was hilarious.
He said, "Fucking A." Yeah. So Steph Curry, Draymond, not top 5. I'm gonna disqualify. I'm taking them out
Yeah.
because I honestly forgot.
But
about
it
Kobe and
depends on how you value things. You know, like, do you value longevity? Do you value stats? Do you value awards? Like, or just basketball fit? It's whatever.
So I
Because you
think-
could say Steph and
I
KD
think the
is
duo
better.
has to get multiple rings. I think
agree.
that's a qualification. So actually, I probably have to take Kyrie and LeBron out. Does it have to be multiple rings or just one?
I think just one.
Okay.
I
I'll
think
put
one-
LeBron and Kyrie in there.
One, as long as it's not everything else is fluky. You know what I mean?
Shaq and Kobe 1. Nah, Jordan Pippen 1.
Yeah. Too many rings.
Shaq and Kobe 2. Magic Kareem 3.
Yes.
LeBron Wade 4.
That's what I have.
But I feel like Wade was kind of washed. And he was. Okay, thank you.
I mean, he wasn't prime Wade, but
Okay.
he was like.
I'm so glad you made a face because it's like people act like you can't
no,
say that
he
shit.
wasn't
No,
prime
he
Wade.
wasn't Wade.
That wasn't Flash.
That's why I kind of hate that being like.
But he was still very good.
Yeah.
But it was
Like them getting Ray Allen
Kyrie
saved
was
their ass.
Kyrie was better at the time he played with LeBron than D Wade was.
Yeah.
Like Kyrie was
That's
a
all,
better
that's
player.
all I'm saying.
That I agree with
Give
that.
me LeBron. All right.
D Wade probably a better player all time.
So Steph and Draymond not in there because KD blessed them, dropped them off too.
I feel like I would have to
And it
go.
took him like 3 years to recover too.
I feel like
And he blessed him with the sign trade, but that don't count.
Yeah.
I feel like
He
I
had
gotta,
the sign
I
trade.
gotta
He got
go
Major
like
Leagues.
I don't know. I want to say somebody with the Spurs or
Fuck, you're
or
right.
McHale
Fuck, you are so right.
or Bird McHale
Bird McHale, 3
I gotta find out how
MVPs.
many.
or like Kuzi and Walton or whoever played.
I was
or,
going
I
to
mean,
say Kuzi and Jim
Kuzi,
Johnson or
yeah,
whoever
yeah.
the fuck he was running with.
whoever played with Wilt.
Larry
Bill Russell,
Bob.
Bill Russell, and Steve Francis, just some random white guy. Just the second leading point scorer, or whoever played with Bill Russell.
Jerry West and Curly.
Jerry West and Curly, that could happen.
Boy.
I feel like it's got to be a Celtics duo
Yeah.
because they have fucking
have the
50
rings.
championships.
How many
Or
did
a
Larry
Spurs.
win?
Larry won 5.
Yeah. Larry, I feel like Larry and McHale have to be in there.
Duncan and Robinson won in '99, and they won in '03.
Yeah, I would put my 5 would be Bird and McHale. You know, got to get some white representation on there.
And Duncan won
And then I'm putting Duncan and Robinson at 6, and then I'd put
It's a 5.
5. I'm putting
It's top 5.
yeah.
You said 6.
I'm putting Bird and McHale at
Oh,
5.
you just wanna mention.
Yeah, and then Duncan and Robinson I put 6, and then Zeke and Dumars I'd put 7 probably.
That's basketball debates are fun. Honestly, that's all my lunch.
Larry
time
won
used to be.
3.
I still stand by that. Jokic and Murray's got to be like top 8. Like that too. When those two turn up in the playoffs.
Are you putting them over Steph and
No,
Draymond?
not that. Like that.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
tier
saying
below.
because
Yeah.
7 would probably be Steph and Draymond for me, and then 8
I had them.
Hakeem and Clyde, low key, like Clyde Drexler and Hakeem Olajuwon, they won 2 championships, and they're 2 top 75 players of all time.
I just fucking wish there was like a
Is
time
Jamal
machine.
Murray going to be? in
Well,
there?
Drexler only won 1. He was there the second one. Not the
I
first
just
one.
looked up that roster. Fucking
Well,
Robert. I didn't know Robert Horry was on those teams. That guy's on every championship team in the fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, late 90s and
Yeah.
2000s.
How many? 9
He was
rings?
there.
7.
7.
My left and right hand, Robert Horry.
All right, we actually can spend some more time. We went well over break. I apologize for that. That's my bad.
Big band blower.
But the play-in tournaments. Let me say this real quick too. I guess before we get off the topic. Best play-in.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is phenomenal
Yep.
stuff. And we get it again tonight.
Always the plans always hit.
Who's playing tonight?
I thought don't the Magic
Charlotte
and,
and Magic. Yeah, Charlotte. And
It's
No,
already.
no, that's Friday.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
it's
it was.
Friday.
They
Oh.
need to give that day rest for everybody
Okay.
that played yesterday. So it's Friday.
Okay, that's fair.
Friday banger, and then the playoffs start Saturday.
Any update on LaMelo's suspension?
I haven't seen anything, but I haven't been active.
I saw
on
Ben
Twitter.
come out and say he is
Clyde
so
was
sorry.
washed by then, says Tampa Lions fan. Okay. Yeah, because Clyde was good for Portland, right?
Clyde was-
Yeah.
when he was
Who
That was
else
when
was
he
there?
reached the
Houston.
finals. He was like 33 or
Did he get a ring with
35.
him?
Yeah, he got a ring with Hakeem.
With
Yeah,
Hakeem?
with Hakeem.
Because it was Clyde and who what? Not Adrian Danley.
Damn it.
Who did
know-
Clyde?
know
I
who you're
remember.
talking
I
about.
had him on a 2K my team.
What year
he
was
was
that,
like a power
93?
forward for the
No.
Trailblazers.
Otis Thorpe.
He was a fucking dog.
Otis Thorpe.
No,
No, wait. What's
The
his
shooter?
name?
no, he was like a power forward.
I'm blanking on it too, but I know who you're talking about.
Sabonis? No.
Damn,
What team did he play
went
for?
back to back.
The 2 years Jordan went out, Hakeem's like, this league
Scott
is mine.
Brooks.
No,
Power forward, you said. Let's see.
what is it? What was it like? 84.
Otis Thorpe, Charles Jones.
no, that was-
Robert Horry. Adrian Caldwell.
Let me see here.
No, Shaq.
No, that was 95, 96 were their championships.
Well, the Trailblazers.
No, the Rockets.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about when Clyde played for the Trailblazers.
Oh yeah, that was 90. They were
thought it was the
89
Rockets.
when we won our first championship.
they were in 89.
No, they were our second. Sorry, 90.
Chucky Brown.
First one was Lakers,
Um,
right? Or am I mixing that up?
I don't know. We're throwing out too many names.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually having a blank.
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
gonna retire this. Kenny Smith. That's who you're thinking about.
No, it was Jerome Kersey, I think.
LaMarcus Aldridge,
No.
15 years later.
I'm pretty sure.
Dog.
I'm pretty sure it's Jerome Kersey.
That McClellan thumb is actually sexy. That's probably what it is.
Otis Thorpe was our starting four, though.
All right, we're gonna go to break. When we come back, we got some fresh NFL draft stuff coming from the one, the only Scott Bischoff. But Feist, tell us about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone. Where everybody, we mean everybody, can get a full body workout in 30 minutes. And all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month. Or you can get the black card and upgrade and get all of that plus more. Access to over 2,700 locations worldwide. Magoo scores from third on a sack fly. Tigers only down by 1 in the bottom of the 7th. Make sure you tap in Planet Fitness. 2,700 locations worldwide. It's planetfitness.com.
Lions fans, get ready for the biggest night of the offseason. On Thursday, April 23rd, Woodward Sports will be live for the Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills for our Round 1 NFL Draft Party. Tune in as we broadcast live from the largest massage chair showroom this side of the Mississippi. We'll be bringing you wall-to-wall NFL Draft coverage featuring your favorite Woodward Sports personalities and elite expert analysis as the picks roll in. The Woodward Sports NFL Draft Party live Thursday night at Massage Chair House. Your ticket to unlimited recovery, relaxation, and football Massage Chair House.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
as they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
We
You're an idiot.
We talk about sports every day. Wins, losses, expectations, but real life, that's not always easy. At Woodward Sports, you're never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you, not a cookie-cutter plan. With 16 locations in Michigan and 2 in Ohio, they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking that first step, visit PurePsychMI.com.
And let me tell you about Thrive Energy, because most people think energy comes in a 16-ounce can full of sugar and neon-colored liquid. But you know better. It's time to upgrade your game with Thrive Energy pouches. This isn't your daddy's dip. It's tobacco-free, nicotine-free. It's nothing like your daddy's dip. Mental powerhouse packing 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine, including alpha, GPC, and L-theanine. No jitters, no sugar cash, zero bloating. Grab wintergreen, peach, peppermint, or cinnamon today. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit dipstop.com. Use promo code WSN for 15% off your entire order. Thrive, clean energy, zero distractions. They just effing work.
Shout out to our guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, in the chat right now. Make sure you give him a subscribe on his YouTube channel as Riley Green finds a gap in the bottom of the seventh, and he gets to second base with a double.
We got Scott on.
Sorry, game time. But shout out to Dr. Eric Duncan, the wellness doc, in the chat. We'll be at the massage chair house for the draft. He said he's cleaning the chairs for us, and he just had to Google what snail trail is. So, welcome to Heavyweights chat, Doc. But now we are joined by the draft guru, the expert, the man, the myth, the legend, Scotty Bischoff. Scott, how you feeling?
I'm good, guys. How are you? There's no such thing as a draft expert, so knock it off.
You are the draft expert.
Draft analyst.
No, we're good. Hi.
Journalists
Hi.
keep
What's happening
journals.
with you guys?
What do analysts keep?
What was that? What did you say?
If journalists keep journals, what do analysts keep?
I'm not going there.
Scott,
What's happening with you guys?
appreciate you coming on, man, and sorry for always throwing those curveballs at you. We're just ADD
All
as hell. I saw the Detroit Lions met with Caleb Lomu this week. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of him, but can you sell me on him at all?
No.
Thank you.
So, I mean, it's quite simply, he plays a position of big need for them. He played left tackle at Utah. Utah runs lots of RPOs. They're a heavy running game. He and Spencer Fano they're interesting. They're both good players. They're both, if that's who the Lions settle on, it's cool. He needs to grow as a player. He played left tackle there. I'm not sure what his destination is in the NFL, but a lot of these guys, a lot of the tackles don't use their hands all that well. Think about Will Campbell in the Super Bowl. His issues were, kind of getting out on the train tracks and just saying, "Hey, here I am, run through my chest." I don't want to use my hands or my arms. Mm-hmm. So it really didn't matter how long his arms were. If he wasn't willing to use his hands, that's kind of problematic. And a bunch of the tackles that are being talked about in the first round are guys who are not great with their hands. To me, that's problematic, especially for guys who have played for a while. Maybe it's nitpicking a touch, but there are other tackles that I would prefer over Lomu. But I also understand I'm not making the pick. So if they make Caleb Lomu the pick at 17, we just have to embrace it that it's a very important position. It's a position of need, and it's cool. Moving on.
I felt like the balance too. Like he get rocked a little bit. I get he's tall and I get he's young. And I don't know. I just I don't know. I did not like him at all, to be honest with you.
So both he and Fano are guys who need to physically mature. They just do. Like you can see it in like you just said in pass pro when specific to players who are quick and fast, they turn speed to power. They give those guys fits. It's one of the things that I think turns really good athletes, and both those guys are. Both Lomu and Fano are really good athletes, but the thing that takes you from really good athlete playing tackle to really good tackle is your ability to use your hands and play with leverage, and those guys both have to figure that out still.
And another guy that they've been in rumors with that I feel like is the same kind of scenario as you mentioned with Lomu is Blake Miller. I think him and Lomu there at 17, I feel like would be nowhere near Brad's board because that seems like a reach just to get a tackle for both of those guys.
Yeah, you could understand the pick for both of them because it's such a position of need. To me, Miller is a right tackle. I know he tested really well, so it's hard. It's hard to. I understand that there'll be some pushback on this, but I think he is a right tackle. He played 50 plus games. He started 50 plus games. He missed one practice at Clemson. So right there, you think, all right, that matches up. But he played right tackle, pretty much the entire time. He's got a lot of experience. Again, same thing, guys. He's not great with his hands. There's a lot of grabbing from outside his frame, sort of hugging, if you want to call it that, chest blocking. Even in the running game, you can see a lot of that where there's a lot of like falling too far over his toes because he doesn't use his hands. So I like tackles that do use their hands because I think that translates. And I do. And the second is that I think it's tough to bring a player into the NFL who hasn't used his hands all that well and have that player then figure that out to become a player who does. So it's sort of like they're kind of getting there, with what they have. I think Miller has technical flaws that will keep him as a right tackle. I understand that one though, because if you're getting I don't want to say a replacement level player, but if you're getting an average starter as a right tackle, that's kind of where they're at. That's kind of what they need. I think the argument with him is that you're going to get consistency and kind of a high floor play from him, but I don't always see that. So that's one where I would go, I trust them to be able to figure this out. But this is a guy who's played 50 plus games at Clemson, and there's some technical stuff that really needs to be resolved.
Yeah, for me too. I feel like when I watched him the other day, like power guys were giving him issues, and I feel like that's like a base trait at the NFL level. And if you're struggling with it at times collegiately, brother, you'll see Myles Garrett one day.
So I mean, the reality is that they're all going to have warts. Like at 17, any tackle they take is going to have a player. It's going to be a player that you need to coach up and get them doing specific things. But what's their future look like? And I think there are players in this draft who I think have bigger, more expansive abilities to play at higher levels than either of the guys that we've talked about so far.
Max Yanachor.
But I also understand that they need one, and if they settle on one and that's their guy, then okay, let's see how it goes.
And looking at the hair, Mel Kiper, he put out his mock draft, and he had Maui Noah falling to 10. He had Monroe Freeling falling to the Lions at 17. Yeah. Is that like something that they're that there are rumors or people aren't liking the tackles in this draft as we expected, or what? Because I find it hard to believe that Freeling, Maui Noah, or Fano will make it to past 12.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting how it all shakes out. It's just not a great draft, overall. Mm-hmm. But you would think that there's security and safety in taking the tackles because they mean so much. But specific to Freeling, he's played a season and a half at Georgia. I think if you look at that whole thing out on a string, and you watch 2 years ago, the 4 games he started, or in that range 4 games he started, and you watch the end of the most recent season. It's dramatically different, so there's improvements that you already see. But even with Freeling, he's probably the player that I would be most excited about them taking in round 1, just because of what he could grow into. But that doesn't mean that from day one, he's a lock-it-up player as a left tackle. I think his future could be as a Taylor Decker type of player at left tackle for them. But there's things that they do, there's technical stuff that they need to do. But to me, with him, I see him use his hands and his length, and he's good with, independent hand usage. He's pretty good with kind of controlling and having a real firm outside hand, meaning if there's anywhere for an edge rusher to go, it's back inside, and he's got the redirect athleticism to handle all that stuff. So I would be pretty excited about that pick. But I understand that there's not a lot of film on him. So I think there's just a consideration that he's raw and he needs some time. I think there's a big upside there, but there's a little more risk with a player like Freeling than there is with Miller, just because of the number of starts they have. But to me, the upside is huge with a player like Freeling over really a bunch of the tackles in this class.
That's kind of how I feel too. Like the guys that I prefer to take at 17 versus Blake Miller are the guys where I feel like there's some development there. I understand Miller has the higher floor, but I feel like Iannichor, Freeling, that those guys develop into something special,
Yeah. And there's just a natural there's natural things that they do. Like Freeling's got some anchor. Iannichor does too. Where if those guys do, if they are late with their hands or if they don't fit them up right, they can sit. Like think about it, just kind of like sitting down in a chair, and absorbing all that power. They can do those things where you think, all right, there's a bunch of things that you can work with here, and then you look at the athletes that they are, and I would be intrigued by both those guys for sure.
Both got those arms too, man. Those
yeah.
I'd be happy with those two guys.
I had a question because obviously there's been a lot of talk about the Lions and Caden Proctor. That one makes so much more sense to me than Blake Miller or Lomu would for a Brad Holmes type pick because of the upside and the versatility and stuff like that. But there's also a rumor out there that the Browns are talking about him at 6. Like, is that just the Browns being the Browns, or do people love him that much?
Smoke screen.
It's the NFL, and it's a 350-pound, huge, long arms, all that stuff, very powered up guy. If the Browns think that he is a starting left tackle, and that's where they land, okay. If that's what they land on, it's interesting because a lot of the Alabama guys, it's really interesting. Like they're a little bit better in pass pro than they are as run blockers. He's got some balance stuff. To me, he doesn't bully. I guess when it looks good and when it's all fit up, it looks really good. But there are moments where there are a lot of moments where he's on the ground where you wouldn't think that he's a 350+ pound guy, but I would understand it. It's just it'd be an interesting choice. Let's leave it there.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that one. I think he's a guard. I think he'd be a good guard, but I think he's a guard. Do you think his upside is a guard?
Consideration too is the floor as a guard might be all right. This guy might be a difference maker as a guard for us.
Yeah.
So we feel like if he does fail, at least we know he can go inside and play at a really high level.
That's what I like about him at 17. My question to you, though, is as a guard, does he project higher or around Ione?
I would think that I would think Vega would be a higher graded player simply because he plays guard. You can see what he looks like as a guard, whereas Proctor is going to probably start as a tackle and have some issues as a tackle if he does get pushed inside. And a lot of players struggle to overcome that kind of stuff. And it's not quite as easy as just saying, if he fails as a tackle, we can just play him as a guard and he'll be a Pro Bowler. It doesn't always work that way. So I understand the desire to have to draft a player who you might feel some security in as being a high level guard. But I would, if it's just Proctor and Iwanye as guards, I would rather take Iwanye. And I think it would make sense for the Lions to do that.
Yeah.
I'm with you too. Is the other thing, I usually don't like taking guards early. I typically don't believe in it, but like this draft, especially if Brad's true BPA, and I know he's sitting there at 17. that's number one guard on the board. It's probably gonna take him, no?
Yeah. Yeah. Think about Goff too. Like Goff's desire is not necessarily to scramble, outside the tackles. This is a step up. Last year was a failure on the offensive line because Goff really had both mental issues where he didn't know that he could step up because of perceived pressure, and there was pressure, right? So I think specific to Goff, if Goff feels more comfortable with the interior of the offensive line keeping him clean, that's much better for him it's much better for Goff than it is to have to deal with edge pressure. I think he's okay with that. He just likes to step up.
And oh man, I had a question. I can't remember what it was.
I got one.
Is it about Jermod McCoy?
It was not about Jermod. Do you want to talk about Jermod McCoy?
We probably need to, don't we?
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
I just medicals.
He's a corner who's missed an entire season with an ACL reconstruction. And if we are to believe what we've been told, it's taken this rehab and recovery's taken longer than a lot of other players has. He wasn't ready for, he wasn't ready for the combine. I know he tested pretty good. He ran like a 4.38. I think he ran 4.38 at his pro day. And,
yeah, he did.
I've heard differing things about what the positional drills look like. I've heard that he didn't run them like full speed. It's a little bit alarming that it's taken this long. But so a couple things. If we just go back to what the film looked like in 2024, and I mean, I'm talking about against Ohio State, Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith, and against Ryan Williams from Alabama. And you just look at the way he moves. He is such an easy mover. I don't think there's any issues with him as an athlete. Again, this is pre-ACL injury. So that what the film looks like from 2024 to 2025, he is a total dude. And the things that Tennessee asked him to do, especially in college, like you've got all that huge part of the field to play isolated on an island with, great college prospect receivers, and he did a reasonable job in and around all that. So I mean, they asked a lot from him. The film, if you make that film 2025 film and there is no ACL tear, I think he's probably a top 5 player in this draft in that range. It's certainly a top 10 player, but we can't do that because he did tear his ACL and his recovery has taken some time. So there's competing thoughts on him. I think it would be a huge, huge risk for Brad Holmes to make Jermod McCoy the pick at 17. But if you look at their corner room, and you go out a year, it might make some sense. It is so risky because you don't know, you don't know what you're getting athletically with him.
I would be all for
I
that.
should say medically.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to get with the new ACL, and what exactly is he? We don't know.
And I would be all for that if we didn't question literally the health of every single other member of our secondary. I get that. That's the only thing for me.
Right? I mean, that's the problem. But if we're talking about just what his game is like from 2 seasons ago, it's awesome. I mean, it really is. It's just, I get it, and if it works, you might have, you hit the jackpot with that one. But wow, is it risky? Wow.
Speaking of
the only
risks,
thing that makes me feel good about that one, or at least in terms of not drafting him, is I'm pretty sure I got to double check on Terrion, but I think he did. I think Brad's met with every single one of his first round picks.
Yeah.
Either in a formal combine or top 30, and I don't think they've met with Jermod McCoy. I could be wrong on that though.
And I've heard some stuff that some teams don't have him on their boards because they're worried about that knee being a long-term problem. So, I don't. It's we're at a point where who knows what to believe. All I know is you can go back to watch what it looks like, and it's awesome. But you got to deal with the idea that ACL tear recovery doesn't look like it's gone quite as smooth as you'd want. I don't know, man. As a player, what it looked like from 2 years ago, it's awesome. But wow, there is a risk.
And we've had a lot of questions with different players in this draft. You've said yourself it's not the most talent-packed draft. If there was a guy to fall, like a Maui Noah falls outside the top 10 or something like that, could you see Brad Holmes doing what he's done in multiple drafts and moving up to get his guy – even with a draft where you're not really sold on a majority of the talent?
I mean, I get Yeah, I could. From the standpoint of there might be 12, 13, 14 players graded in the first round in this draft in that range. And they're sitting outside that. So if one of them falls to them, and let's just say they covet that player, and he falls to say 12 or 13, whatever it is, yeah, I could see them being aggressive and thinking we have to have that player. I could easily see that. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to go back to the injury stuff real quick because another gentleman in the draft, I don't care about the age, but Akeem Messador, I think he'd be right around there at 17. Tigers. Sorry, Tigers just lost. Akeem Messador's got the foot injuries. And I think we've talked about this before in the previously, but how concerned are you of that on a 25-year-old guy coming out of the draft? You need your feet.
Yeah, I mean that seems to be in the past. So there's some hope that that's in the past. For the Lions specifically, I think there's less of a concern long term with him than there would be for the some of the other teams because they're in a window right now. So if you draft Messador and he plays for 5 years for you, and you let him walk as a 30-year-old, I don't think that's the worst possible outcome. He's going to produce, and he's going to play. He's ready to go right now. So I just think that as fans, we all just got to be like, we're cool with him specifically because he helps you right now. Where there's less of a concern about a second contract and all those other things. The foot injuries are what they are. I know he had special cleats made up, and last year he looked good. And there are moments on watching him where it is like, wow, but I think that the approach has to be, he's going to play for you for 5 years, 4 years, and then you're going to pick up likely the 5th-year option, and then after that who knows? But over that period of time, I think he's going to give you good production in a variety of ways, including right now in year one, doing really good things opposite Hutchinson.
And what would you say the odds are that Brad doesn't get a tackle like in the first 2 rounds? Because I see we're seeing, cornerback obviously is pretty there at the first round. Safety is available in the first round, and then we know edge rusher in the second round where the Lions are picking. There should be quite a few good edge rushers there available in the second round. So could they go the first 2 rounds without even grabbing a tackle?
Yeah. They could. No. They're in a situation where they could, and I think there's a way that works. Where think about Markel Bell from Miami, the left tackle,
big man.
He was, 1,000+ snaps in pass pro last year. He did not give up a sack. 6'9", 340+ pounds. He got 36+ inch arms. All that stuff. I'm not saying it's a perfect way to go through things, and again, it would also be super risky to walk into. It'd be very risky to walk into the 3rd round without a pick, knowing that you're pressed and you need to go get somebody who can take over for Borum at some point, as your right tackle, if that's the plan. But there's a way. There are ways to do that. It's just kind of threading the needle. But I think it's a very interesting approach too. I really do, because. You think about like you grab something in the first round, you grab edge in the second round, and if you find your way into Markel Bell in round 3, in the middle of round 3, I think we all should be pretty damn happy. It's just going to be a very long, stressful wait between the pick you make at 17 and when you get a player like Markel Bell at round 3, right? So we're all going to be gnashing our teeth about what are they doing at tackle.
What are the knocks on Markel Bell for you? So I've watched some of his stuff, even as recent as a playoff game, and he has like blindside blocks where like he's blocking these guys out of bounds into water coolers. Like what is the knocks on him? Why is he falling?
I don't know that he's fallen so much. I mean, I think it's just kind of where he's been. But there's as tall as he is, he's kind of there's this natural. He's gonna fight pad level stuff. He was at junior college for a few years, so there's some raw sort of, what exactly are you getting? In some ways, maybe he's a touch too big. I don't know. I mean, I think he looks fine in pass pro. He is not a player who's going to uproot, defensive ends and in down blocking, like 3 techniques. He's not necessarily a player who's going to displace defenders in the ground game. So it's more like you're gonna have to take what you get there. But it's the pass pro stuff where he's so big and long that you got to run so far and so wide to get around him. He made that work the entire season at Miami in high leverage situations. I mean, they were in the title game, so he's very interesting to me. He's been interesting the whole time, but I understand that there are warts that come with his game, but he's one of those guys that in round 3, he definitely would be a player that you throw out at right tackle and say, hey, if it works, we're good.
And the last thing I wanted to ask you, Scott, I caught your clip from the morning show the other day, and I heard you said you had 15 prospects coined for pick 17 for the Detroit Lions. You don't have to go down all or maybe it was 15 positions. You don't have to go down all the names.
I was just thinking about what's the name that they call on next Thursday, and I wrote down 15 names, which is just ridiculous. Maybe I'm terrible at this.
No, I mean that's kind of. I mean, it depends how the board looks, right? You never know. There's no way to know. But what positions were you looking at? I mean, obviously tackle, edge. But what else did you have written down there?
It's tackle, edge, corner, safety, and the guard from Penn State.
Okay.
Those are the players where you'd go. Okay,
I'm with you.
I get it, right? Like I would get how you would do that, and it would make sense.
Scott, man, I appreciate the time. Anything you want to promote while we got you? I know you're going to be with us for the draft party for a little bit there, too, next week, huh?
Yeah. We'll be doing that, and then Detroit Lions Podcast is where you can check out stuff. But thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Of course. Thanks, Scott.
Man.
We appreciate you always, man.
Thank you.
Well, you guys be well. We'll see you in a week.
Me too. Good to see you, brother.
Thank you, Scott.
Scott, man. All right. Glaber starts the 9th inning with a base knock. Tigers down 2 runs, but they got the first man on here in the 9th, trying to make something happen.
Kevin.
Seabold or Seawald or Dick or whatever his name is gave up a solo shot to the pass squash.
Are you guys just going to be ripping this game for the sec or no?
I mean, yeah, we probably should, right? But we do got to go to break.
Yeah, we got to go to break.
But Magoo's up. And it's a 2-run game in the bottom of the 9th. All right, let's go to break fast. Let me tell you about Loom. Woodward Sports is taking over Loom Cannabis for their massive New Buffalo grand opening event on Saturday and Sunday, May 2nd and 3rd. We're talking 30% off the entire store, 200 free goodie bags for the first 200 customers, and a chance to win a PS5, Xbox S, a big screen TV 3 times daily. Come see the Braylon Edwards and the heavyweights live on Saturday at 4 p.m. Then catch the heavyweights again as they announce a winner to a $5,000 weekend getaway for 2 to Tulum, Mexico, sponsored by S'morehouse on Sunday at 5 p.m. live on Woodward Sports. Be at the grand opening event to enter. There will be cornhole, top brands on site, and massive deals all weekend long. Don't miss out. We'll see you at Loom Cannabis in New Buffalo, May 2nd and May 3rd. 3-1 count on Magoo.
Such a good eye.
Buddy's Pizza in its 80th year is doing something big, something they've been doing for 50 years. Their drive to give to the soup kitchen. $1 for every pizza and salad sold will support the soup kitchen. That's on April 27th. That's next Monday. So make sure you are tapped in there and support your local buddies. And the veggie collection is available. $1 from that is going there as well. So it's Buddy's Pizza. Check it out.
Magoo challenges the call and draw himself a walk. 2 men on, nobody out. Bottom of the 9th. Tigers down 2. Let's just stay here. Let's do the other breaks.
Yeah, I can do that.
Tell us about Gold Crown.
I'll tell you about Gold Crown. I participated before I got here. Sean Magoo won the challenge, by the way.
Won the challenge.
Awful eye, but second string umpire there, but it is what it is. Gold Crown is the reason why I'm not so super pissed off about it, all right? Got me feeling fly, got me feeling high. The Royal Junior Jesters. 5 pre-rolls, coated in keef and infused. all for your enjoying. Smoke like royalty only with Gold Crown.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Come in, ask for Jordan. She'll give you a great haircut. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
Carry.
Carry. Carry Bonds up to the plate.
Come
He
on.
is the game-winning run. Tigers down 2. They got 2 men on.
Game is on
Nobody
his
out.
bat.
Bottom of the 9th. Carey Carpenter swings at the first pitch and nubs it foul down the right line. Ooh, man.
Boys, this is holy hell. I mean, if there's going to be a guy to do it, and it's not named Magoo, it's Carey Carpenter. He's built for these moments. He hasn't had too many this season of the clutch variety, but this would be one right here, boys.
You got Urseg, however the fuck you say his name on the mound. That's not a real name. Urkeg. Urseg on the mound for the
Carey.
Royals. 2 men on, nobody out, 0-1 count. 2 Carey Bonds, bottom of the 9th. Tigers
Also,
down 2.
Nick, I'd put Dingler in there too.
Swing and a miss. He challenged him with the 97-mile-per-hour heater down the middle.
Damn.
And Carey couldn't catch up to it. Now quickly 0-2.
Took the swing at it. We'll be breaking it all down on Tigers Live post-game after the heavyweights. Make sure you guys...
Carey
what you doing, baby?
Carey
Come on.
goes fishing on the slider and strikes out on 3 pitches. Not a great at bat for Carey Bonds there, and his struggles continue.
Yep, that's it. Go grab the boot.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
The man with the homer already today, Dylan Dingler, will step up to the plate.
Great point there, Easy. Dylan Dingler's been on fire. He has a double in this one, a home run in this one. Leads the team in bombs.
That's my guy.
First pitch, down and away. Scared of
Yeah.
Dylan Dingler. Doesn't want to put that fastball in the zone.
Let's go.
Tigers down 2 in bottom of the 9th. They got 2 men on after a leadoff single for Gleyber
These kids don't
Torres.
get enough hype.
And then a walk
Dylan?
from Magoo.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to be breaking Dylan Dingler
like
down.
no-
We'll be
he should
hyping up
get
the
some hype too,
All-Star
man.
push right now after.
Second
Dylan
best
Dingler 2 for 4 on the
catcher in
day.
AL.
Swings at an inside fastball and tips it foul.
That was right there. Just got inside on him.
Come on, Dingy.
Come on, Dylan. It seems like all of them are going for the 3-run bomb here. You know, they're not taking cheapies.
Man, yeah, that was a nuke for Dingler.
Who's at the Dingler today?
Riley, I think.
I'll take
I
that.
like that.
I think. I'm not sure.
I'm a man.
5.
With the 1-1 pitch to Dingler, he swings and it goes to the left side, but it will be a foul ball. 1-2 count on the Tigers catcher.
A little early.
It's all right.
You got hope?
Ding dong.
Ding
I got hope,
dong.
man. I got hope.
Let's go, Dylan Dingler. 2 for 4 on the day. We're going to be breaking it down all later.
Break it down.
2 men on, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Tigers down 2.
Come on, Tiggs!
Gave up a 6-1 lead and then clawed back into it.
Outside.
Dingler right at the second baseman, but nobody picked off. 2 outs, still 2 on. Tigers down to their last out.
Oh,
Ding dong.
Who steps into the? Is it Riley?
I hope so, honestly.
Show.
It will be Riley
once AJ
Green
pinch hit
stepping into the box for the
AJ
Tigers.
pinch hits Riley,
AJ
lefty on righty.
That'd be nuts.
God, I thought this was going over. Had him played perfectly.
Dingler hit a rocket, but unfortunately right at the second baseman. In steps Riley Green. 2 hits on the day for him. Reached base 3 times today.
Come on, Riley.
Couple of ducks on the pond. Tigers down 2. Bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. 2 men on. Riley Green looks at the first pitch outside.
go.
1-0.
I felt like that was the one there.
Chris felt like that was the one. It was about a foot outside.
No. Like just like he was gonna go right down the middle.
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
good vibes.
I
Tigers.
thought he was gonna
Get the
fastball.
homer right here. You will finally have
The 1-0 pitch. Riley
Oh.
swings through a wicked changeup in the zone.
Gnarly circle change there.
Riley reached base 3 times already today. 2 hits on the day. Looking to be the hero in the bottom of the 9th, or at least keep it going for the Tigers. The 1-1 pitch inside. Good take by Riley, not biting on that slider. Those were pitches he was swinging at last year.
For sure. He's definitely, the eye has been significantly better. He's seeing more pitches. Good to see for Riley right there. But you know he's going to try to square this one up to 20 rows and right.
The 2-1 pitch to Riley Green. Ooh,
That was
great
the one.
four-seamer there. Right back with that same action that he had on the
Challenging,
slider.
but was it too late?
No,
No, that was a
don't
strike.
challenge
I
it.
think that was right on
He
the
did.
play.
He
Yeah,
did
strike.
try to challenge, but I think it was late on the challenge,
That's
so
fine.
it didn't allow him to.
Good,
Yeah.
because that was a nasty pitch.
Yeah.
Good setup with that
Come on,
inside
Riley.
slider. He did try to challenge. Why didn't they let him do that?
It was after.
2-2. He swings at that one.
That was it.
That was right in his wheelhouse.
Fight it off.
He likes
you,
the
Ursig.
inside heat.
F you, Ursig.
Yeah,
Come on.
Ursig.
Come on, boys. This has been a crazy game. Why
2-2.
not
Tigers
fucking
down
walk it
2.
off?
2 men on. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Riley Green at the plate.
Come on. Come
The
on.
2-2 pitch.
Yes.
High.
Leave
He
it
doesn't
up there.
play.
Leave it up. Leave it up.
98 at the numbers for Riley Green and a low
count.
Colt
full
back
count.
on
You
deck.
got Colt Keith waiting on deck.
Lefty versus righty.
Can Riley Green keep this one alive for the Tigers?
He didn't challenge that one. They did not allow him to, so they still have one challenge, if I'm not mistaken.
2 challenges.
Oh, they got both?
Yeah, they got both. I mean, it says it says 2.
Yep, shout out.
3-2 pitch. Swings
Rips.
at one. Fair ball! Down the sideline! In comes Gleyber Torres! That'll score Dingler from first as well!
He's got to go!
Get in there, Dingles. He's there. Riley Green does it again! His 3rd hit of the day, and he ties the game for the Detroit Tigers.
Let's go,
Riley
baby.
Green.
Hey, Scott, I know you're watching. What the fuck is good, Scott? 3 hits for the day for the kid, and he ties the game in the bottom of the 9th.
Let's go!
Now with a man in scoring position, 2 outs.
That's
You see that kid?
all right. Shout out to Riley Green. Inside out swing. Let's go, Riley. How do you like it?
Looks like an overinflated.
Hey,
wavy tube man.
That's the second time this season.
I'm
2
so
on,
proud.
2 out.
Riley Green with
Or
a
Rich
3-hit
been
day,
2 outs,
reached
I
base
should
4
say.
times. He
Riley's
is
came through and
doing
delivered.
my bet justice. They were
Let's
talking
go.
shit about you in the group chat last night, Riley.
They didn't
and that's
believe
how
in
you
you.
come through.
That's my aura king right there. Shout out Riley Green.
aura
A single here from
Get that.
Cool Keith. Wait. There's going to be a play at the
This
plate.
guy's got-
Riley, he makes it. He's in there.
Tigers win!
Tigers win.
Let's go!
Keith is the hero.
What a fucking win!
As the Tigers walk off the Kansas City Royals, Riley Green ties it up with a double down the line. And
That's
then Colt
fucking
Keith
sick.
brings him home. Wow.
6-1 lead. You
shit.
blow
What
it.
is
You
wrong
get
with
an
you?
8-6 lead by the Royals. Tigers come back. Riley Green, Colt Keith back to back. Big time base hits. How about this Tiger team? 6 in a row, fellas.
Gleyber Torres starts the 9th off with a single. Kevin McGonigal reaches base with a walk. Riley Green rips a double to score them both. And then Colt Keith wins it, man. What a game. What a victory. What a comeback.
Keith, man.
14 hits on the day for the Tigers. Absolutely electric. Wow.
Let's
Colt
go,
Keith,
boys.
another early Sky Harris investment.
Yes, sir.
I asked for Colt Keith to step up this year, and he has been. He has
huge.
been electric for the Tigers. You can't be bad at baseball with a name like Colt Keith. What a effing journey, says Sideless in the chat.
Make sure you guys stay tapped throughout heavyweights and afters. We are going live to break down this 6-game winning streak. We got Rogelio coming on as well. But the biggest thing to me, fellas, right there, Riley Green didn't try to crush that ball. He inside out swing. He got the base knock. That's the big difference of last year. Boom. Colt Keith not trying to be big hero. Just get the ball in play, and he is the hero. Let's go, boys.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. Great at bat by Riley Green, and he just scorched that double down the first base line. Oh, man. Great 9th inning by the Tigers. Way to bounce back. Make sure you guys stay tuned in tonight. Tigers post-game show. They're obviously going to be living.
Joey.
McGonigal with a big day, Dingler with a big day, Riley Green with 3 hits and some RBIs, and Colt Keith with a walk-off single in the bottom of the 9th. The Detroit Tigers have won 6 straight games, man. What a fucking win. All right, let's go to break. Woo! Let's go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to break it down.
Let's go.
Let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks, or any of their top-shelf strains. Go to getmadpacks.com and find it near you today. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Supreme Lending is Woodward Sports' newest teammate, and they are coming in clutch for you, just like the Tigers. 0 down payment, $500 off your appraisal. All you have to do is mention Woodward. Eligibility rates do apply. Call Chad or Chris today. Their numbers are on the screen. It is Supreme Lending, the best team in the game. Check it out.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodSports.com. Easy about more reaction. Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Smash like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. The Detroit Tigers closed it out in the bottom of the ninth. Colt Keith sealed the deal. Riley Green tied it up. Riley Green, the second time now this season. I remember this specifically because last year, Riley Green had a lot of moments. The Tigers' offense in the back half of the season, RISP. Runs the scoring position that has left them stranded. This year, so far,
they're taking care of him.
And Riley especially. I mean, he was your best hitter in my opinion last year. At least your best home run hitter, I'd say. But nonetheless, a lot of moments like that for Riley last year. Runs the scoring position, 2 outs, we need it, and Riley come up swinging. Obviously, second most strikeouts in the MLB. It all adds up. But this year, 2 out, 2 on. Riley has delivered at least twice now with some maturity in his game. And like you said, Nick, too, didn't swing for the gusto, just made some contact to get you guys in.
Yeah, it was a great swing that you saw from Riley Green right there. I'm so happy this Tiger team was able to defend Comerica Park by the pesky Royals trying to come back there. Yeah, my mood has been a roller coaster all day. I was super hyped with the 6-1 lead. I thought I was dreaming when we lost it. And I was super mad, and I didn't want to go into the post-game show after a 5-game winning streak mad. Getting this 6th game right here before you go out to Boston and go up against 2 really good left-handed pitchers. This is really big. Over 500 once again. I'm so proud of this team. Yeah, I'm on cloud 9 right now. This is awesome to see. The Tigers are absolutely rolling, and don't come into Comerica Park looking to win a series because these Detroit Tigers are rolling at home.
A big day for Riley. You love to see that. You love to see this now paying off for him because they showed it yesterday. They were talking about it on the broadcast. His chase rate is down about 10%. His strikeout rate is down about 10% from last year. And then you see it today, 3 for 4 with a walk, 2 game-tying RBIs in the 9th inning. The guy is starting to find it now again, obviously with a slow start, even though he reached base for the first 16 games of the season. But this was a game that he really needed. The big moment, he showed up, and that 9th inning for the Tigers was extremely impressive. It started off with Gleyber Torres getting the single, doing what he does, getting on base. Magoo, the eye of all eyes, drawing the walk, and then a couple outs, but Riley came up. They needed him down to their last out, rips the double down the line, and then Colt Keith plays the hero and gets the game-winning knock, man. Great comeback by the Tigers. You don't want to see them choke the lead, but at least they came back and won.
Everyone did pretty well today, sets for Perez and Baez, but they did their parts last night, so can't be mad at them either.
Shout out to Dingles.
Arrival,
He had a
too.
big game. A couple of extra base hits for him. Obviously, the big home run.
He's our big guy this year.
Yeah, dude, he's going to
Smacking
be.
him.
Looks if it's trending this way, the starting catcher for the American League All-Star team should be should be Dylan Dingler.
Okay. Cal Riley's.
Fuck Cal
struggling.
Riley.
Come on.
Cal Riley's choking right now.
Drafted
If it started
in
today
fantasy
and if
baseball.
it continues as it is right now, Dylan Dingler will be the starting catcher for the American League. Like he has been playing lights out. We know have you guys noticed that you don't see a lot of stolen bases against the Tigers? That's because he puts the fear of God in people. Like he's got a hose back there, and obviously he's swinging one of the hottest bats on the team. So shout out to Dingles.
One of the best arms in baseball for sure behind the plate. And I got to say, one of the best arms in the outfield was Jack Caglione there. That's why I had PTSD when Riley was rounding third. And obviously we all joke about Riley's speed at times. For him to get home there on a, hit to right field. And Jack Caglione has thrown out, I think, 2 guys already this series.
Yep.
Like, he used to be a pitcher throwing 98 to 100 at Florida.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. And that guy has a absolute gun out there in right. Thank God Riley got in there. I mean, good read, good speed by Riley Green. I know he gets made fun of a lot. That was a big-time move. He was zooming on the base pass to pick up his boy Colt Keith for the game-winning RBI.
I don't necessarily think he's slow. He just runs weird.
He runs weird.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that slow either. He just looks weird when he's running. He runs like a toddler kind of. But shout out to the Tigers,
Green,
man.
and shout out Cole Keith, who's just smoking hot. Pause.
My boy, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know what I mean.
No,
My balls was hot.
He's a handsome guy too.
I didn't mean it that way.
Because I'm going to get it
But
right
he's got
up
the
in
hottest
ya.
bat in the team
We know your type.
all year.
Yeah.
Bad's
Know my
what you
type.
call it?
I don't know my type, brother.
Dudes.
Dicks.
Dick penis. No, but yeah, it's Colt Keith. Obviously, he was the guy that Scott Harris and this regime invested in. He was the guy that they saw the future for and that they wanted to truly be the first part of their core, kind of, in their era. Obviously, Riley and Torque were here, but those aren't Scott Harris guys. Colt Keith was the first person that they made a commitment to be part of this core going forward. And it wasn't looking great at first, but so far this year, if he continues playing the way he is, he's going to make an all-star team too, and he'll be one of the best contracts in baseball. Because he is a cheap player right now for the production that you're getting out of him. And
he's looking like it right now.
He's looking like it right now. I fucking love Colt Keith. I've always been a believer, a truther in Colt Keith. And I'm happy to see him mashing so far this year.
Yeah, it's been great to see. The question is AJ Hinch going to give him the opportunity to succeed against lefties? And that's what we're going to need to figure out. He didn't start today's game, but he came in later trying to get a good matchup against a righty. He stranded a guy at second or third, if I'm not mistaken, with 2 outs in that inning. And then, boom, doesn't get fazed by it. Not, oh, woe is me here. Colt Keith steps up, biggest at-bat, second biggest at-bat, Riley being able to extend this game. And then Colt Keith to hit him in against that righty again. I mean, I think Kansas City's got to be kicking themselves if they didn't use that second lefty that we saw last night or the night before to try to force Colt Keith out of the game there, or Riley for that matter. I mean, I have to see what happens because obviously we're doing a live show. But if they had a lefty in the bench or on their bullpen that could have pitched and they didn't pitch him against Riley and Colt Keith, that's malfeasance on their part.
Yeah.
What were the Royals doing before this? Like, are they hot? Were they hot coming in?
I mean, they've got probably the best player in baseball, so it's tough anytime you walk into
best
him.
player in baseball, Shohei Ohtani.
Bobby Witt is right up there.
Definitely one of the best
Shohei
players
Ohtani?
in the AL.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, he is.
No.
Okay, easy. You watch baseball a lot?
Shohei Ohtani's the best baseball player of all time. Yeah, he pitches.
He might be, but as of right now, Bobby Witt.
You say he's a better season.
He is
Yeah, I can say a better
arguably a
player
more
than
valuable
Shohei Ohtani.
player. He is. What he does defensively, he's the best shortstop in baseball. He saves more runs. He plays every day in the field, and he's got one of the best bats in the league. It's not crazy to say that Bobby Witt Jr. is one of, if not the best player in baseball.
Not better than Shohei Ohtani, but
he plays more.
Sorry, Shohei
And he
Ohtani's
affects
the
games more.
Best baseball player of all time, like literally. Got the rings for it too.
We'll see.
It's not. We'll see. He does.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
we'll
a
see.
factual
We'll
statement.
see. He's got to have a long career. He does have the rings, but rings don't really mean much in the grand scheme of great baseball players.
That's fair.
Bobby Witt's a fucking stud.
Bobby Witt's great. Do you guys think Colt Keith will get those at-bats against the lefties, which we've seen Carey fail to get throughout his career? A.J. Hinch tends to lean towards his matchups, which he's done throughout his career. Obviously, it worked out a lot with Andy Ibanez. Jahmai Jones got his first hit today. We'll talk about some of the role players a little bit later with Vierling stepping up today as well. But do you guys think Colt Keith will get the opportunity to succeed against lefties?
I hope so. I hope they give it to, they gave it to Carey at the beginning of the season and it didn't work, so maybe he doesn't. But I think Colt is earning it. You got Gleyber Torres punching him in the kidneys as they're ripping his shirt off.
Taking his shirt
They're
off.
just mobbing this dude after you get the walk off.
Colt?
Yeah, ripping his shirt off. Gleyber's hitting him with kidney
He
shots.
was the kid from Sandlot when they got done.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Colt Keith, big hoss, dude. He's a big guy. And I think he's deserved the everyday role in this lineup. Freddie Felt with the super chat. He says, the Tigers almost choked, but won again. Shout out. But yeah, they did try to give this one away, Freddie, but they came back, and that's all that matters. You got the W.
Yeah, it would have hurt too, because there's losing a game at the end of a series you've already won, and it's like, all right, whatever. But they choked that one away, and that's why that was so fucking infuriating.
Yeah.
Up 6-1.
Oh my gosh, I didn't want to come up here and just start yelling at everybody after a 5-game winning streak. You lose one, but it's how it happened. There's still some cause for concerns, which we'll get into, but I do believe just to end on this kind of high before going out to Boston, it still gives you a lot of momentum to carry on a winning streak. And you're at 6 right now, and you're back over 500. So this team's rolling. Like I said, don't come into Comerica Park looking to win. And honestly, I saw Steve-O Baby said 9-1. I knew it was one loss, didn't know how many wins, but the one loss, they actually kind of blew that game against the Cardinals. They could easily be 10-0 to start the season at home.
Yeah.
They
Shout
let
out
that one get away.
151. He says Tigers in second place to win today. I'm not playing that game until August, to be honest with you.
It's better than being in 4th place.
Yeah, it's better than being in 4th place, but
I'm not worried about the fucking Twins. They're on some magical voodoo shit right now.
Yeah.
Sorry for my language.
They bit us too. All right, let's go to break. When we come back, Cade Cunningham officially qualifies for the MVP.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk about that and more. But first,
Sam Adams.
Sam
Let me
Adams.
tell you about Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. It's delicious beer. It really is. It's just a good beer. And it's brewed with real Michigan cherries. You can find it at pretty much any bar near you, and you can definitely find it at Art and Jake's. And if you go on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday, you can get Art and Jake's short of Sam Adams Cherry Wheat for $5. So go check it out. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Please drink responsibly.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Sports and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Are you ready to celebrate? 420 At Jars, 50% off select brands all week long from April 17th. That's tomorrow, all the way through 4/20. Stash bag and food truck giveaways at all Jars locations on 4/20. Of course, while supplies last. Celebrate 4/20 the right way with Jars at jarscanvas.com for more. What up, no Mike? The Woodward Heavyweights Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy. I'm more Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Share it.
One of the biggest, I knew Cade was coming back for the playoffs when the whole punctured lung situation went down. But where it was a gut check for me
collapsed.
Is that my man was he was in the MVP race at the time. He was kind of fluttering a little bit.
He kind of choked
I'll
the
say
MVP
that.
right before
but
that.
for damn sure, All-NBA first team. I
Yes.
mean, it was a historical season for Cade in the Detroit Pistons. And it was kind of sad to see that wither away because of the new 65-game rule. However, today, I guess Cade and Luka appealed. Nobody talked about Cade for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Cade and Luka
Chris
appealed.
promised us he did.
Chris
I
did promise us he did.
I didn't promise.
And I was very confused by it. I'm like, why wouldn't he? I was so
honestly,
confused.
I never saw the headline. So
To be fair, I never seen it either.
Yeah.
And I asked you because you
yeah, exactly.
know,
and it just I guess
Pistons
it
elite.
just flew under. So from what I heard was that it was kind of a lot of behind the scenes push for it because there just seemed to be a lot of narrative and momentum in the NBA between a lot of the writers and media people that were like, they wanted the NBA to accept these players. Funny enough, I don't know if you saw, but Anthony Edwards did not get his appeal.
I did see that. I went to a third-party arbitrator, and the third-party arbitrator said, nah.
Because he was resting, like, tanking resting
Yeah.
and load management resting.
Yeah.
That's what this rule is made for. It's not made for guys like Luka and Cade who are having MVP seasons and get hurt and have to miss a week or two. It's for guys that are constantly resting because of load management. So I think it was awesome for the NBA and for whoever decided to give Luka and Cade their spots because they both deserved it and they both just, had it. They both carried their teams.
Yes.
To their respective Lakers are top 5 in the West, and obviously the Pistons number 1 in the East, and they would not be anywhere near that without their respective players. So they were much deserved of it, and I'm glad they made the right decision.
I'm happy because this season for what it is should be reflected in the awards. I'm a big believer in the season should be told by the awards, and the Pistons should be highly represented this award cycle. We thought about last year. They should be highly represented for a historic triple their wins turnaround. But no, the NBA was slow to that race. Well, now, look, the Pistons should be represented in damn near every category. All NBAs, 2 of them things, Cade and Duren. All defense, they should have at least 1 in a star. I don't think Stu qualifies, unfortunately, which sucks because he deserves it the most. I'm kind of rooting for him. But you have that. You have most improved, Jalen Duren. You have coach of the year, JB Bickerstaff. You have, dare I say, executive of the year, Trajan Langdon. You should be represented all across the NBA awards. Cade Cunningham, NBA clutch player. These are awards that should be just riddled with Pistons because it was supposed to be that last year. And it wasn't. It was a bunch of finalists and runner-ups, but it wasn't much awards. This year, it should be Pistons, and Cade Cunningham deserves it more than anyone. But shout out to everybody because this has been a special season.
Yeah,
and this is the time to reward that.
At the very least, the Pistons should have 2 All-NBA players, an All-Defensive player, and the head coach of the year. So I think that is the bare minimum that they walk out with at the awards ceremonies.
Let me ask you guys this though, the kind of the blessing and the curse. I still think that Duren should be all NBA, but do you think that them now kind of adding these 2 puts Duren in any danger of not making the list because it isn't position-based ballot? So are you now worried that Duren
possibly? I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily the one that knocks him out, but he'd still be in there.
Yeah,
I think you can't deny him.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I mean, the way he took over in the second half after the All-Star break was insane.
The shooting percentage, he's averaging, 20 and 11 on the season or something
tied
like
Will
that.
Chamberlain.
Yeah, so and the defensive prowess is there as well. I think it'd be crazy if they snubbed Duren.
I think it would.
Especially with the level of how, because the NBA is a big narrative thing for awards like this. They like the storylines. They like segments of like, oh, this is what happened. When Cade went down, he stepped up, and the Pistons stayed in first. I think that is a big factor.
Don't ever forget that one night he cashed in 30-10 and then had 7 assists on top of it. And I was just like, that's insane stuff.
Yeah.
And he kept that going all throughout the entirety of Cade being gone.
You said it best, Spencer. That's my point exactly. The fact that Duren was able to elevate his team and still win games and just be a better version. Like, I thought that was that's the best case you needed. That's the best case. You're not a Cade merchant. Yes. You are rightfully a co-star, a Robin, however you want to put it, an all NBA player. Kamish, I'll give you Chis way in here. What did you think of all the of Cade Cunningham being eligible and kind of what the Pistons award season will look like?
Yeah, I'm happy that Cade is going to be probably, what was he going to be, like first or second team point guard, first team?
I think he was going to be first team.
I think he'll be first team.
Yeah, so
Cade,
that's
between him and Jaylen Brown now.
Well deserved.
Cade will be first team.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie though, I don't think the Pistons are going to get more than like 2 awards. I think JB deserves Coach of the Year, but I think they're going to give it to
no way.
Boston.
I
genuinely listen.
Pizza bet?
Yeah, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Poor kid's not making money. What are you doing?
He's got more money than he went to private school. What the fuck?
His parents' money.
He's probably got more money than I do right now.
Clarence' parents had a real.
No, he's a worker.
Yeah.
I'm blue collar, damn it.
He's got construction.
My collar's blue, but my neck is red.
I've been working like a dog
Just
to keep my family fed.
Yeah, I think that if they got to give Coach of the Year to JB. I could see that being Cade. I think Cade winning Clutch Player of the Year would be the only other one. Asar's not going to win DPOY. Cade's not going to win MVP. Duren might be able to win Most improved. Who else would be there? Like Denny Avdia? Well,
that's his.
Chuck that one up.
Yeah, that one's over. You'll get better luck next year, buddy.
I mean, he deserved it.
He does deserve it.
He does deserve it.
He does deserve it. I can't do it. I'm really holding myself back from making the joke.
I want to shout out our girl Megan, who hooked me up with some Tigers tickets. It'll be Bryson's first game. She got us right there behind home plate, and she says that they come around, they sign the balls and everything.
No way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So shout out to Megan. And,
shout out to Megan.
I mean, that's awesome.
Where the fuck do you get those tickets?
Megan, dude.
Tell her to throw in another one.
Shout out.
Tell her I'm Bryson's
uncle,
yeah.
What the hell?
Send her a video of Bryson being like, "Can you give Spencer a ticket?" Damn, I really want to see. I want to.
Then they just think you're a gay couple.
I'm fine with that.
I'm honestly mind blown right
I'd
now.
be chucking Larry for those seats, man. That shit looks awesome.
Would you chuck in Larry for those seats?
Good movie.
My collar's blue, but my neck is red.
Nick,
Jalen Johnson. Oh yeah, I forgot Jalen Johnson too.
Yeah, I look. There have been a lot of players that made
like
some good leagues.
And what about the dude from Milwaukee? What's his name? Hollins.
Oh, Hollins. Yeah,
because he went from like 2 points per game to like 20.
That's what the MIP award used to be, and I think it should be more like rewarding the guy that made the harder jump, like Duren from like really good player to all-star, all-NBA, like those type of jumps. I think are the jumps that should be
Nikhil Alexander Walker is.
Oh wait, yeah,
for MVP,
he's the favorite.
Or MIP.
He's the favorite. Yep, I forgot about him.
Talk to me, Chris. What's good?
I was just gonna ask you how you feel about Cade being eligible.
My collar's blue.
I'm happy for Cade because he deserves it. Like, I truly do. What this team's been able to do and how they just embrace Cade as the leader of this this group that just won 60 games.
Leader of this what?
This bunch?
This butt.
Oh, I think it's a
butt.
I heard butt too, dude.
You can lead his butt to water,
Nick.
but you can't make it drink.
Clean out your ears. Clean out your ears, gay boys. All right, here we go. Cade Cunningham. I think he deserves it, obviously, after winning 60 games with this team and what they've been able to do. He's taken another step in the right direction just to becoming one of the best players in this league. And I truly believe Yeah, he deserves all NBA first team. Let's do it.
Do you
he
think,
deserves that honor.
And shout out to the NBA for like giving it the NBA and the NBAPA, right?
Yes,
Players Association as well.
Yep.
Shout out to both parties for coming together and doing what's right and just not fucking them. I don't think they agree. I think this rule might change.
Yo, fuck me, fuck you.
It might go up.
I don't think so. I think
unless they're bypassing like this. I mean, they did the right way
I
because
think
Edwards not getting in, these two getting in made all the sense in the world.
Yes, and I think that's how it should go going forward because I do think this was a good thing that kind of combated the tanking, resting players, such like that. So I do think it works in that sense. I just think you have to use the exceptions. Like,
and it was quick too.
Yeah,
it was a very, very, very quick process. I mean, the season only ended 6 days ago.
But you also kind of had like 2 weeks to review when these players were out. Like you kind of had 2 weeks to kind of get your decision ready.
Fair.
And I apologize, I had to step out for a sec, but I will say Cade Cunningham, first team All-NBA, future face of USA basketball. I think that has a good ring to it. Talking about, an American-born player with guys like Wemby, Jokic, SGA, kind of taking over the world. Luka, in that sense.
He's going to be the only American.
Cade legitimately is the face of American basketball. And I love that for the Pistons and for hopefully getting some damn calls in this playoff. If he gets first team NBA, that solidifies him as a top 5 star and number 1 American star, which I would love to see. Hopefully it helps him, get a couple more whistles. I know we love our ethical, MVP here in Detroit, but hopefully, some of those 50-50 calls go our way as well in the playoffs. In the Eastern Conference Final or something like that.
And it's weird because, I don't need the national media validation, you know what I'm saying, for our guys. But because we are so good at this point, and now it's, the postseason, they got no choice but to talk about us.
I love it.
The Pat McAfee. I mean, Stephen A. shows I love in all the New York games. And, when they talk hoops, I mean, again, they have to sometimes. Now they have to. Yeah. Now it's Detroit.
There are legit legendary people in media saying that the Pistons season is finals or bust. Look at where we're at right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was first take today. Mad Dog versus Stephen.
Mad Dog was.
He does that.
Stephen A. cooked him.
Yeah, he did. But that's what Stephen A. does. He makes the other person say something crazy. He says something that's pretty normal, and then he sounds like the right guy every single time. But that's just kind of their
Maybe you
formula.
should start doing that, Chris.
I should.
Mike G.
I should start
Spinny.
saying crazy shit
Easy. We
instead of saying the truth
dogged
all the
Riley
time.
Green on Big D. The y'all see his elite slide to win the game. Nice.
Wait, so let me ask you it this way: what's more likely?
Bryce is gonna beat Riley Green.
JB Coach of the Year or Duran All NBA second team?
JB Coach of the Year.
Nick, I don't know. Missoula does got a chance.
Yeah,
Nick, would you agree with that?
The report that I did see it on was that crazy one, the Kashi or what's it called?
Kalshi.
So I don't know how much validity that has, if any.
That's insider trading. It has probably a lot of validity.
Okay, well then if that's the case, I say JB will be second, runner up.
I honestly think I'm with Gordo. I don't think Missoula deserves it, but I think there's a very real chance that he gets it.
They love propping up Boston.
8 of the last
I hear your superstitions, you old.
8 of the last 10
Sailor's
Coach of the
wife.
Year awards got bounced in the second round. I'm good with giving it to somebody else.
It was so funny.
Did you guys talk about rather have the Magic or the Hornets yet? Because I feel like that's a good topic, good discussion. If we want to go to
if Melo's not gonna do some hoe shit, I'll take the Hornets. But I mean, I don't care either way.
And I run it. Blah 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 blah.
Is that Brandon Miller?
Care who it is.
Brandon Miller?
Don't care who it is. That was Brandon Miller.
Disclaimer.
Brandon Miller tried to start shit with Duncan Robinson the other day. Punk ass.
Let's go to break. We'll come back. Tell us about Black
Rock.
Sault Ste. Marie.
We'll be there tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We're dedicated to it. We're leaving at 9 a.m. in the morning.
5-hour drive.
4 p.m. starting off with Darren McCarty meet and greet. Come get autographs. Come get pictures. We'll also be there. And then at 5, the heavyweights are going live, testing the food at Sault Ste. Marie, Keewatin. I know you guys love when I say it like that. Casino in Sault Ste. Marie.
Sault Ste. Marie.
Shout out Black Rock. See you guys tomorrow.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Touchdown, Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
You know how we celebrating the Tigers' victory after this postgame show, right? It's Sun Cruiser, vodka, ice, tea, 4.5% alcohol, low in calories. It's the best drink in the game out right now. Truly is delicious, low in calories. You can have as many as you want and feel great. 1, 10, don't drink 10. But here we go. Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. How to celebrate a big-time Detroit victory. It's with an ice-cold Sun Cruiser. So next time you're at the bar, try one. So when you go to the store, pick up a case. You're going to love it. Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Check it out.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live, MoreSports.com. Easy West Raxter and Chris Nicholas Kohloff. Smash like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Got it. Coward says, is that whipped cream or easy splooge? Because he's been mentioned 5 times on the source for a story on the NFL. Fact, yeah. Send me that link.
Easy splooge?
Shout out Easy Splooge. That's a great. Was that what it's called in Holes that makes the shoes not stink? Splooge. Orlando's so fucking close to blowing it up, man. Let's be the nail in that coffin. They did go all in for.
Oh, I thought you meant Easy Splooge was mentioned 5 times in an NFL story. I was like, there's no way.
Dude, DNC's really pushing for Orlando. He must have a parlay on it or some shit. Like,
DNC?
Yeah.
No, I think he hates him. Oh, you mean to make it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think wins?
What? Oh, this game? I think the Hornets win with or without Ball. I think that we've seen it time and time again in the NBA. Those teams that are defeated, they give up. It's Cancun. It's over. Like, I don't think Orlando is this team that's going to show some resilience. They can win because Desmond Bane does look like he still has that dog in him. Yeah. He looks like the only player that wanted to win. But if you got Paolo shooting 13% in the fucking clutch, like, GG's, it's over.
BB13.
I saw a lot of people posting too that Paolo's just Tobias on HGH.
Dude, he's not even on HGH. He's Tobias on meth.
Yeah,
like,
he's fucking microdosing meth with clavicular.
But Tobias is a better shooter from the 3. So fuck all that nonsense.
Yeah, Paulo can't shoot shit from 3.
No. He shot like
but what's
29, 30% this year.
What's crazy is Orlando is small. Charlotte is small.
Bro.
So if Paulo wanted to, he could drop 30 tonight. Tomorrow. He could just punk them with his size, but he's not gonna do it. He's too soft. He'll shoot 5 jumpers from 20 feet instead.
Hitters are pretty top heavy.
Do you think? Yeah, do you think that's like a in the gym thing, working those muscles, or like the fucking just constantly?
No, they definitely work out a lot.
Yeah.
I remember what was it? The Reds. A while ago, they did these throwback jerseys where they didn't have sleeves, and they were fucking sweet. And they were ripping curls in the dugout to get the biceps popping. It was pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
It was like Yasiel Puig and a couple other guys on the Reds team.
Yasiel Puig, man.
He was electric.
What a pole.
He was like the super Quentin Berry, or like the ultimate Akil Baddoo.
Where's he at now?
Like if Akil Baddoo touched the Omnitrix and they did ultimate version of him, it would be Yasiel Puig.
Where is he now? He had the sport by the fucking balls.
He was a dog for a little bit, like a couple of years.
Chris, we got that video I sent you in Slack over the commercial break.
Yasiel Puig. As of April 2026, former MLB star Yasiel Puig is facing serious legal issues after being found guilty of federal charges, obstructing of justice, and lying to officials in February 2026. He has been playing internationally, notably in the KBO's Kawum Heroes. So maybe he was
that Korean
hitting
baseball?
against Drew Anderson.
Hold on, what did he lie to
Send him back.
about?
I'm
not surprised by the way the Yasiel Puig.
He says, wow. Illegal sports betting investigation. He faces significant potential prison time up to 20 years.
I'd be staying in Korea too.
After an MLB in 2019, he played in Mexico, the Dominican Republic, Venezuela, and South Korea.
What are the odds, man?
He signed with the Kiwoom Heroes in 2025.
Real quick before we hit the mailbag segment, last night the Red Wings lost 8-1. Todd McClellan had to do a post-game interview, and he looked like he wanted to fucking punch everyone. This poor guy going through hell. Here's Todd McClellan after the Red Wings lost last night.
How did we do that?
Todd, was this kind of a fitting end to a disappointing season, do you think? Or
Well, I don't even know if I'll answer your question, but I'll tell you that we both teams came in with nothing on the line, and you can see their championship pedigree. So I'm going to compliment the Panthers. It runs throughout the organization. They came and they played, and it meant something to them.
This hurt a little bit, just the way you guys came out and just.
Yep.
Todd, how do you measure the fact that this team made progress in several statistical
I don't even want to talk about that now. Not even going there. We're good?
Embarrassed.
We're good.
Yeah.
He looks ready to fucking swing on someone.
I mean, he should be. His team quit on him.
I like McClellan a lot.
Yeah.
And I like that fact that he bailed out the fans too. When I think you were there.
Yeah.
Booing him out Saturday. And he's like, yeah, I mean, I was here. We were winning rings, and you couldn't get them to stop cheering. He's like, they should be booing.
They should be.
And he's
they
right.
deserve to be booed. They quit. They quit on the season. They quit on the team. They quit on each other.
I guess
it's embarrassing, man. It's go out there and at least play. Like, at least have some fucking heart. You're getting paid millions of dollars. You're gonna go over there and roll over. It's fucking embarrassing.
I just want to ask, because you gave in first-round picks already, or at least, with Gibson and Volk.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doubling down if you're Steve in this offseason, or are you shipping off these pieces that
There are
have
reports
routinely been pussy?
There are reports that Steve Yzerman is going to be active in moving his pieces this offseason.
So just restarting.
So retooling.
Yeah.
Maybe Austin Matthews has talked about moving.
I saw that today, too.
Maybe Mitch Marner wants out from torts. Robertson is going to be a restricted free agent. I don't know if what Dallas is looking to do, but that's a fucking 100-point scorer right there. He's 6'3", and he scores 40 goals.
How many years left on Austin Matthews' contract, do you know? 2 or 3?
Not a lot. Luigi Gaming with the
4
super
years.
chat. He says, Paulo is just Ben Simmons. That's fair. I ain't say that. Says, we're watching dudes work out. Where for a friend? All right, relax.
2 years left, for Austin Matthews.
Yeah.
I don't think he's
So we'll
to
see.
re-signing for a
We'll
trade.
see.
Yeah, the Quinn Hughes stuff, hearing that yesterday kind of hurt too. But, whatever, man.
He don't want to commit. I mean, he's probably not going to sign an extension, like an 8-year deal. He's going to sign a 2 or 3 year extension, and then when the cap fucking triples in the next 2 years.
Austin Matthews, you saying?
No, Quinn Hughes.
Quinn.
Yeah, he's going to sign like a 2 or 3 year deal somewhere, and then for like $12, $13 million a year, and then when the cap jumps up, he'll sign his 8-year at 20 when he's fucking 31, because he's that good that somebody will still do that.
Yeah, it's tough to make that investment when you have core pieces of this team right now that have.
And I saw
they've been soft this entire. These had 3 coaches now call these guys soft.
I saw somebody give an excuse for Raymond and Edvinson that they were dealing with injuries down the stretch, and it was apparent. It's the NHL. It's the last month of the fucking NHL. Everybody's dealing with injuries. Everybody. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. Nut up. You didn't look injured during the Olympics.
That's some hardcore coping right there.
Crazy.
That's fucking
all
ridiculous.
over
Get your
Twitter.
head out of your ass, buddy. Don't say that shit. I don't want to hear it. If anybody is making excuses for their team, this team, you can get you-know-who's you-know-what out of your you-know-what. Jesus Christ.
Mouth.
Or
butt.
You can bring a butt to water, but you can't make it drink.
Can't make it drink. That's what my grandpa
Seriously, stop carrying this guy's effing water.
I feel like they played harder when Larkin was out for that little bit. And then when we came back, they were just like waiting for him to save him or some shit. I don't know what that was. But I don't know.
It's disgusting. It's the worst.
Go ahead.
Which should be the most historic franchise, which is the most historic franchise, is the worst franchise in this town, and it's not even close. They're an embarrassment right now, not just to Detroit, to the entire NHL.
Longest active playoff drought in the league.
It's disgusting. Like, stop making excuses. Like, this was it. They traded at the deadline, and they still fell apart. Like, it's gross. This team's an embarrassment to Detroit and to the NHL. It seems like they're not playing with any fucking pride. I'll tell you that. I can't stop swearing today. Tune in, Tigers post.
'Cause his collar's blue, but his neck is red. Nick, if you get arrested for swearing too much, who should you call to represent you?
The one guy in the game who's going to be the best fighter in your corner, unlike the Red Wings. It's Ben Johnson over at Ben Johnson Law, because corporations, the government, even your insurance company will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. So when something goes wrong, make Ben Johnson your first call and get a fighter in your corner. Contact Ben today at benfights.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, you know, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
How do you think you won? We got everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Show. Shafter offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy you might trust. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For
Cash.
more information, give him no way. Give him a call.
I think so.
484-269-9944. It's Dr. Jeff S. Pierce.
Austin Matthews didn't reveal much about his future in Toronto. Said it's an honor to be the captain and wear the jersey, but added that he doesn't know what the future holds. Doesn't know what the club's new leadership. Yeah, I mean, I'd want out too.
Test. Dr.
Press
Pierce.
wrong button.
God damn it. This guy's too worried about his fucking butt drinking water.
He said, where's that river?
Shout out to Dr. Pierce, best in the game.
Ben 10 allegedly paralyzed from the neck down.
Damn.
Yeah, he's getting arrested.
Omnitrix ain't gonna help that.
No. He's cooked.
My collar's blue, but my neck is red.
All-Star Driver made a song called Mob Untied. Mailbag! Get your questions in.
Damn, my mic's still off. All right.
I hear it.
You're good.
Nick was on the docket for the baseball show tonight.
So we will
hopefully
be
working mics.
Yeah. We got some overreactions from the series. We got Dylan Dingler, All-Star. Is he the best catcher in the American League? We'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about these starters and what they've done in the last 5 games. Kiter obviously blew up a little bit at the end here. We'll be having Rogelio on to discuss Riley Green's ascension and what we've seen out of him through the first 16 games. Talking about Kevin McGonigal and the contract that the Tigers gave out and what it means for future players. maybe even a big name starter, and what it means for us potentially keeping him with Chris Illich dishing out some cash. Yeah, it's going to be a packed show. We got some talk about some role players. Could they possibly be helping this team on the run like a Matty Vierling? But yeah, it's going to be a packed show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bullpen concerns. I know we all have a little bit of concern after today, but it's going to be mostly positive. We'll nitpick a little here and there, but it's going to be a lot of fun after the Detroit Tigers Woodward post-game show.
It was a PI that caught Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel, hired by her husband.
No way.
That's what they're saying. That's what sources say.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know why I said no way like that. Like, who else would be?
On the rooftop of some exclusive-ass hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking pictures and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
it
picture
makes
quality,
a lot of sense.
What a little hooah.
Yeah. She's a hooah. And her mom's a hooah, too.
Is she?
Her mom is a hooah.
Oh, yeah. Her mom is a hooah. Mailbag, yo, Spinny.
She comes from a line of gumas.
Yeah. Make them good. The funniest shit, dude, was
I knew there was something about her. Smell the freak.
I don't know, dude. I'd rather be caught with Kay Adams.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like Vrabel could probably not. Kay Adams probably fucking the players.
No, she's probably fucking Joe Burrow.
Diana's B class, B tier. That's why she's fucking coaches.
Was she the one that put out
Super
that
Bowl winning coaches either?
Yeah.
Not even like Sean Payton.
Runner up.
Well, I guess she did fuck Sean McVay too.
They said, yeah. Her and some other bitch, chick, girl.
I did hear that too.
I already said it. Yeah. Do you guys use the B word often? Are you talking about women? Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
A few drinks, I just let it fly.
Sometimes, bro. I'll be talking to my boys that got daughters and shit, and they're like doing it. I'm like,
yeah, my mom's a real dog.
I get me doing it, but you got a fucking
remember
daughter.
the group chat?
Huh?
You remember that group chat?
Nope.
Where I was like, these guys all have daughters?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that went right over my head. I don't know if I'd be the same if I had a daughter.
My collar, you would.
I don't know if I would, yeah.
You would. My boys.
Yeah, me though.
My collar.
I feel like it's a
term.
It's an easy
acceptable.
thing it's an acceptable thing because it's easy to kind of contradict. Well, like my mom's not a bitch, but like Stacy down the street, what a fucking bitch. You know what I mean?
But even like if you're talking about your girl, like yeah, my bitch.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, even kind of that's my bitch.
Like my bitch. Yeah.
We just don't respect women.
Have you?
I wouldn't say like my bitch talking about my girl.
Yeah. Have you ever called her that?
I wouldn't.
If she did something sweet. That's my bitch right there.
I would say that's my girl.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I feel like I don't like bitch is disrespectful.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
Well, you think
that's my girl?
You think I let it fly?
That's my bitch.
That's my baby.
That's my bad bitch right. No, like
I fuck that.
That's my whore.
I stick that one.
I'm gonna make that whore my wife.
I think Tony should marry the second one, the second Guma, the fucking.
Oh yeah, that threw the roast at him.
Oh yeah, bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Love that one. But is it 7?
Such is life.
It's not.
Close enough. Well,
let's just stare at each other for 2 minutes.
Have you seen actually on Twitter? Have you seen on X they're taking the family photo of the Sopranos? They're making like about her. Yeah.
Tony would have been born in 1990.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That shit was funny.
Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button. Remember, tomorrow we'll be in Sault Ste. Marie with the next Black Rock food review. For Easy, for Nick, for Chris, these guys get the day off.
Let's go.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Tigers post game coming up.
Oh, Nick and